And that beach life is gone. I'm back home, and if you can tell, everything is frozen and covered in snow. So it looks like I tried the whole snowbirding thing this year. It was fun, and I missed the negative 70-degree temps, but back home and finally back in the cold. So let's go inside and see some of the things I picked up along the trip. And welcome to the Saturday morning premiere train, everybody. It's WildWest Stacker. I am back. I spent 2 weeks down in the beautiful state of Florida. Yes, we are picking up seashells, just having fun, enjoying some sun, and of course the beach. It was one of the coldest winters in Florida in a long time. Turns out 50s and 60s is definitely possible. In fact, here, let me quick show you a picture. While we were down there, it actually froze overnight, and one of the neighbors, I guess, had his sprinklers running and left them running all night. So here's what that looks like. Definitely don't let that happen in Florida. Pretty hilarious. They put out some caution signs, and it took about 3 days until it finally melted. Pretty funny. I enjoyed it. So let's just quick take a look at some of the cool finds, like these sand dollars. These are really fun to find on the beach. This was one of the larger ones. Look, it's even got sand in it still. And let's see here. My oldest son found this one. It's kind of cool when you can find shells that are not broken. And just for instance, like this full one, you can actually buy down, and I think this was out of Mexico. Yeah, look, it's 140 pesos or $7 US. So somebody painted that one. I thought it looked cool. It was a little gift I got, but just something we might be able to do with these smaller ones. All right, so first thing I want to share was I took my Silver Yeti down to Florida with me. I figured with all the humidity they had down there, I might be able to tone them up a little. And sure enough, we got a little bit of toning on there. You can see the orange kind of hitting his fur on the outside. My favorite was actually on the reverse. Now look at the coloring starting on like the 3 troy ounces. If you look carefully, you can kind of see it's getting like a copper tinge, almost a rainbow color going down. So I'm really enjoying it. So only 2 weeks down there. I got some really cool coloring on this guy. It's pretty happy about that. Let's get all the sand out of the way. It's kind of causing a mess. I brought plenty of sand home back with me on accident, just because it was in my shoes and everywhere else. All right, so let's just start with, on my way back, I decided to stop and see my friend Mad Stacker. He gave me coasters and stickers and magnets. I haven't even unpacked it all yet. Here's just the start. Mad is a great guy. We met with his wife and his son, I guess his youngest son. Great guy, great family. Highly recommend him, guys. Make sure you sub to Mad Stacker. He's a great guy. All right, so we're visiting Mad, and I dropped him off a couple little cool coins. They're these little Irish prayer coins, and I got one for myself, and I can't find it right now. I think it's in Mrs. Wild West's purse, and she's not home right now, so I'll have to get it later. So she did leave me this coolness. We picked this up when we were down in Florida. Yes, it was from McGuire's, and yes, it was way overpriced, but she didn't care. Here we go. Look at these. These are some sterling silver, and they are Irish made. And they just have like little cubic zirconians in there. So yes, they're real earrings. You can see the studs on the back there. Just some really cute turtle earrings. And Mrs. Wild West tried them on. They're extra sparkly. She loves them. And she has really tiny ears, so she doesn't like super big earrings. So this was a really fun pickup. We got our turtles in. Of course, they were picked up by the ocean. Can't beat it. Love it. I already showed everybody our little package from, where was this from? Emerald Coast Coins. They had some Constitutional, some Mercs. Gotta love those Mercs. And I had a couple peace dollars. And even got, there it is. There's my Morgan. An 1891 O. Yeah, so that's my first O Morgan. And since these were only 28 bucks, just like the peace dollar here was 28 bucks, I thought it was a good deal just for some coals. So I did get a little bit of silver down in Florida. Not a lot, but I really appreciate these guys, the Emerald Coast Coins. All right, everybody. So we're heading through Texas, and I find a new favorite convenience gas station, whatever you want to call it. It's basically a resort. I mean, the thing's so huge. But check this out. They have this cool little place called Buc-ee's. And they sell all sorts of goodies. They have probably 100 different filling stations for gas. They had Tesla charging stations. It was crazy. I mean, they even have like brisket in the store, fresh cut and chopped, and sandwiches. So we picked up some little things here like dark chocolate raisins, some espresso beans. The kids got these Sour Power candy belts that they liked. And my personal favorite, here we go, these jalapeno cheesy poofs. Gotta love these. I was pretty shocked. Now, what I want you to notice is see the bag here. So it still has quite a bit of air. It looks okay. Now, when we were down in Texas, you're near sea level where we picked this all up at. And here we go. One of the most awesome things they have is these Buc-ee's. And it's already starting to lose its shape. I think my son was messing with it. But this thing was like sucked up dry like this because of the change in the elevation. We're at almost 8,000 square feet. And these things were just like sucked in. It looks like maybe after 2 days now it's getting a little air. But this thing looked like I had it vacuum sealed. So kind of funny stuff, but these were something to try out, these beaver nuggets. Mrs. Mad Stacker said she likes the caramel ones in the green bag. I'll have to get those next time. So just something to check out. Had a lot of fun in Texas. It's definitely a cool state. All right, and one last thing I forgot to show off. I'm a big Zippo fan. I like to just refill them with lighter fluid, and I didn't know that they came out with these. So, and I believe it was 2021. And these aren't very expensive either. This is a Zippo insert, and it is an electric one. So it still will make the classic Zippo sound when you put it in and out of any case. And then you push this, and it's dead. Dang it. Oh, there we go. Maybe it has a little charge on it. You can see that. That's a plasma arc lighter. Kind of cool, something different. So I think I'll put this in a couple of my Zippos, try it out. Looks like you charge it. Oh, right there at the bottom. Something different. I mean, it was like 20 bucks. I thought I'd try it out. But it's official Zippo brand, so it'll go with any of the Zippos that you already currently have. Sweet. All right. Now, one of my last pickups when I got home in the mail. What's this? It's a knife accessory. Okay, so I was on Blade HQ. And this is a Boker Kalashnikov. It's a button open knife. This is their serrated version. So you just push the button, and then to put it back in, you have to push the button in and have some tension. Now the factory clip was this piece of steel, and the Blade HQ had on the titanium on sale for only $6. So I thought I'd try it out, and it's a lot lighter. It's a lot smaller, and you can still see it's a deep carry pocket clip. And I was trying the blue one. I got a black one as well. So I thought I'd share that. Kind of a cool little piece. Awesome. Okay. Now on to some awesomeness. When we rented a pool down in Florida, we didn't have any music outside. I mean, we tried our iPad and even our cell phones out on the patio. They didn't work too good. And so the missus did pick me up this cool little JBL speaker. In fact, my son already has one that's green. I just got the silver one, of course, right? So you get this cool little, just a foam case for it. I think that's just to prevent splashes and drops. And this is called the JBL Flip 5. You can see these are actually little speakers. You don't want to push these too hard. So when you set it down like this, you have speakers right here, the tweeters, and then you have your mid and subs on the sides. You can charge it right there with a USB-C. And it is waterproof. I think you could submerge it for 30 minutes, but this worked great by the pool. It produced plenty of sound, and it didn't upset the neighbors. We didn't get any complaints or anything. So that was a great big pickup. Thank you, Mrs. WildWest. That was a great thing to have by the pool. All right, guys. Now for the Pistop resistance. Get back. It's been 2 weeks. You know, I'm actually expecting a package in the mail that I've been waiting on, and it finally came. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And this package came from our friend all the way up in Canada, Mr. BigRed Bullion. BigRed was nice enough. I contacted him and we worked out a trade deal, and I sent him some silver along with some other fun toys, and we worked it out an awesome trade. So the first thing I got to show off, because I just needed one, was one of his channel pours. Look at that, guys. He does a sweet job on these. BigRed Bullion, 1 ounce Troy, 3/9 fine silver. Look at that high polish on there, and I like the enamel he does with the red. Even the black enamel makes it pop. And it's kind of chunky too, right? I mean, let's see here. There's a piece dollar. Oh yeah, it's got some chunk on it. So BigRed, you have an awesome channel around, dude. I am super impressed. But let's just move on to what he had made. So here we go. Here's a little hint. Last year, unfortunately, we lost our Coda Bear. She was an awesome dog, family friend, protector. She was 14 and a half years old, with us the whole time, and yes, she was AKC registered. So I talked to my buddy BigRed, and check it out, guys. He just did an amazing job. Look at this. Look at those details. So you got the wolves howling back to back. We've definitely got the antique finish on there. And it's pretty heavy. It's about almost 3 troy ounces. Let's flip it around. Look at that deep BigRed Bullion stamp. It's 2.7 ounces of 999 fine silver. And look, he even stamped in Coda 2022. Oh man, this means so much to me. The first time I opened it, I was speechless. I showed my wife. She was speechless. I looked at it a little bit later, checking out these details. It kind of hit me. Definitely got me in the tears. Thank you so much, BigRed. I really appreciate it. It's things like this in the coin community I'm just humbled by, that we have people that can do really cool pieces like this and they can work with us to get it done. I'm just shocked. It came all the way from Canada. It's now my forever piece. I would never sell this. So thank you so much, BigRed. I am just in total shock and awe. And he even did send some certificates of authenticity with them. So he has little cards, and you flip them over. And that one is called the Spirit Wolf. You can see right there the serial number is Coda 2022. And it tells you the weight, 2.7 ounces Troy. And then here's his little channel bar, 999 fine silver. He does serialize it on the card, so that's number 15 out of 50. There it is, just 1 troy ounce. Wow, amazing. I mean, I'm just really shocked, guys. It's so cool when you can have custom pieces done, but when they mean something to you, I think it's a little bit more special. So again, thank you so much, BigRed. And if you haven't checked him out, he does auctions all the time. You can find him on the, was it RN Metals auction? I think that stands for Redneck Metals. They have a great crew over there. I've bought some stuff from pretty much everybody if I can. I tried to, but you just killed it, bud. I'm so impressed. And my wife and my whole family just thanks you so much. So great job again. Wow, you nailed it. All right, everybody. Well, my emotions are running high. I am just beyond belief that this actually all came together, and I'm part of this awesome community. So if you can, spread the love, spread the joy. Now, you are on the Premier train, though, so we are going to be clicking the link down here in the chat, and we're going to be moving on to the next person, which this week, it will be my buddy, Mad Stacker, because Mrs. Coin Crew is still down in Florida, and she is at the Florida Fun Show. She's smart. She's going to be picking up some cool seashells. Like, look at this one. This one's way rad, huh? All right, everybody. Well, it's time to move on. So click that link down in the chat. We're going to go on to Mad Stacker next. Thank you so much. This is Wild West saying, everybody have a good one.